Hi dance friends, my name is Alexa and I am the podcast host of the Dance Research Podcast. Here on YouTube, I help young dancers just like you build their dance careers. So if you want to learn more about how to build your own dance career, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. So, there's some rumors around about the lives of professional dancers, and I want to challenge those thoughts. So I reached out to my Instagram followers to see what are some misconceptions that they have about dance as a profession. So myth number one that I saw most often was that professional dancers have to be performers. Most people think of dancers who dance for a famous artist or for Broadway or for dance companies to be professional dancers. And although it is true, the truth is that anyone who does a dance-based service is a professional dancer. These services may include teaching dance or choreographing or owning a studio for dance, and of course being a dance performer. And this is because teaching and choreographing and owning a studio or a dance company requires the knowledge and understanding of what makes a dancer a professional dancer. For example, a dance choreographer is considered a professional in dance because they understand the techniques and the skills that are necessary for a professional performance. On top of that, they have the tasks of creating and managing how the artistic composition is going to look like of the dance, but also how that is going to look like on stage. Alright, myth number two is that you have to have many years of training in order to be a professional dancer. Contrary to popular belief, professional dancers don't actually need many years of training to become professional dancers. The only exception where it would be applicable will be in a ballet setting, where ballerinas usually start their training around the years of 2 to 5. But realistically, in other dance genres such as modern dance, postmodern dance, commercial dance, and musical theater, some dancers discover dance in their teens, in their college years, or even in their post-college years. The number of years of training that one has does not equal the proficiency of that person. A person who may have discovered dance just a year ago may have a better understanding of their body than a person who has danced for over 10 years. Myth number three is that you have to look a certain way or to look fit. And again, this misconception began because of the image of the ballerina. And although it is an aesthetic in the ballet world, us as a dance community are making efforts to end the stigma against fat phobia and the strict rules that are imposed based on one's physique. Thankfully, we have other dance genres such as modern, postmodern, and other genres that are very welcoming to everyone's body type. Professional dancers do not have to have a certain look to them and can have a very successful career as a dancer. And I hope that with our efforts that this can be a reality as well in the ballet world. And myth number four is that dancers cannot make a living solely on dance. The starving artist trope has one that has been really normalized in our society. And artists, including dancers, are really looked down upon when we announce what we actually want to do with our professional lives. And this has to do with very scummy companies such as the NFL who pay their cheerleaders less than $10,000 a year. And they have been sued by former cheerleaders because they have been paid $8 an hour, which is way less than the minimum wage in their state. The harsh reality is that being a professional dancer will mean that you will not have just one full-time job. Most likely, you will have multiple gigs and part-time jobs. And this is why some people rely on a second job that is not dance related to pay their bills. But I truly believe that if you really want to make a living solely on dance, you can do it. My recommendation is to start with one stable dance job, and this will be most likely be a teaching job, and slowly take on more projects until you are able to live off of dance. I think as dancers, we have to realize that we won't be able to have a regular 9 to 5 job, and that instead we're going to have multiple jobs that we're gonna do most of the time. And for me, that really makes me happy as a person because I don't like to sit in a room for hours and hours and hours doing the same thing. So don't get discouraged. If you need help get started in your professional dance career, send me a DM on my Instagram, which is at the Dance Resource Podcast, and send me a DM with the word spark, because I will be launching a one-on-one coaching program where I will be helping young dancers like you spark their dance careers. So leave a comment down below. What is a common misconception about dance that you want debunked? Alright everyone, make sure that you have a really great week. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and like this video to see more. Next week, we're going to be talking about what not to do in your dance resumes. So make sure that you are staying tuned, and I'll see you next week. Bye!